In qualifying in MX2 at the Grand Prix of Brazil, Jeffrey Herlings didn't make a good jump off the start. Instead, it was 259 Glen Coldenhoff who came out with a whole shot, as Herlings was buried down in around about mid-pack. But it was to get worse for the current championship leader, because around about turn 4 and 5 after the wave section, Jeffrey Herlings eventually found himself getting into trouble as he landed on one of the riders coming out of this section and up the hill. Herlings was already down in the background, and he was right at the back of the field in 23rd position. So the point leader and defending world champion had to get on the gas and really get his head down. But it was Coldenhoff who was leading the way up front with the Yamaha of Mel Pocock in second, but he got passed at the end of the first lap by Charlier and then lost a few positions in quick succession. Not first of all by the number 17 of Jose Butron, the Spaniard. Then it was Jake Nichols, number 45 on the Wilbur Star Gem Racing KTM. He charged up the inside of the Brit Mel Pocock, and Pocock just a little bit shell-shocked there. But the 59 of Alex Tonkov on the Ester Motorsports Honda, he had a good start. He was in second position for the first lap, but on the second lap came under pressure from number 23, Christophe Charlier, who was left a little bit too much room. At the top was Tonkov, and Charlier went through into second. The Russian Tonkov went down into third place, and he stayed there actually for a number of laps, around 8 more laps. So it was the guys behind him, Jake Nichols and Jose Butron, and the rest of the guys like Mel Pocock, Dean Ferris, that were really turning on the style and doing their best to charge their way through. But Tonkov, one of his best starts of the season so far in 2013, was doing a good job. Jake Nichols still trying to find a way through. But as we said, he was no easy customer to overtake, was Alex Tonkov. Jeffrey Herlings, meanwhile, found his way up to the back of the riders ahead of him, the likes of number 14, Max Anstey on the Rockstar Energy Suzuki. And Jeffrey Herlings, once he got up to Max Anstey in 12th place, made a great pass around the outside in the off-cambered section. But he found a way through, and then Anstey charged his way back up the inside, left Herlings on the deck, and at the second opportunity, Herlings went through, caught and passed Anstey, and also the 613 of Jimmy Dakotas on the Monster Energy Kawasaki, and then went after Alexandro Lupino and Mel Pocock and Dean Ferris and the rest of the guys as he charged through to an eventual third place in the qualifying race. But it was a hard-fought race, was a 20-minute plus 2-lap affair for Jeffrey Herlings. And the track in absolute prime condition here at Beto Carrero. Christophe Charlier having a great ride, a comfortable ride in second on the Monster Energy Yamaha, but was no match for Glen Coldenhoff. And the rest of the riders no match for Jeffrey Herlings, splitting Butron and trying to find a way up the inside of the number 59 of Alex Tonkov. Eventually it was a mistake coming out of the left-hander that allowed Herlings to charge up the inside, and that would put him into 4th position. He went after Jake Nichols after that. Jake Nichols, number 45, the lead rider in shot here. And this was about 2 laps to go. And then eventually Herlings went through, and then he was in 3rd position, and he still pushed on the final lap to try and close down the gap to Christophe Charlier and Glen Coldenhoff, who here you see the race leader 259 on the standing construct KTM. Bottom of the hill, still being chased hard in the closing stages by the 23, the Monster Energy Yamaha of Christophe Charlier. But Jeffrey Herlings, clearly the fastest man on track, was down on the first lap, got himself up into 12th, was put down on the deck again, went down to 14th position, but on the final lap was up into 3rd position. But turning on the style for the fans here, and it's a sellout crowd, 25,000 here this weekend. Number 259, Glen Coldenhoff, takes the checkered flag and wins the heat race here in Brazil. Charlier was second, Jeffrey Herlings came home third.
Great job, second qualifying race win of the year. You made a great start. How did it feel out there?
Yeah, it feels just good, you know, take the whole shot and let the whole moto. And you know, that just gives me a good feeling, but today is only qualifying race, and hope to take that good start tomorrow as well, and then we'll see.
Best of luck for tomorrow.